me 1 second, y'all. All right. 1 second. 1 second. We're gonna set up. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, bro. There we go. Come back out. Let me set up the Counter-Strike audio. Okay, while we wait for everyone to join, getting this shit set up, and then I'm gonna explain what's going on here. All right. So this is going to be the first of hopefully many free coaching streams. I used to do this a while ago. But in the past, it would be mostly about util or whatever questions people had, strategy, in-game strategy, IGLing stuff. Try to help out in any way I could. I've been out of the game, been out of streaming for a minute, out of playing for a minute, especially competing. And I've been recently feeling a call to give back in some way, and like, I don't know, I feel like my current life, the way it's set up, a lot of stuff is going really good, but I don't really do a lot of stuff for other people, and I really miss how I used to do these streams and help people out. And I feel, I mean, this is essentially what I want to do with my career. Why I stepped away from competing was to go to school for psychology, to hopefully be a sports psychologist and work with esport teams, and also to do therapy as well. And so as of right now, I've just been grinding school and other stuff on the side, and I feel purposeless in a weird way. And it's like I'm not yet doing what I feel called to do in this world. I'm not really doing a lot of good, if that makes sense. And it's like the thing that came to my mind was like, why wait till I have it? Why wait till I have a degree? I could literally be doing this stuff right now. I could be talking to people on stream. We could talk philosophy. We could talk sports psychology. We can talk game philosophy, strategy. But also I can get deep with people. And obviously this would not be actual therapy, but I think as long as I can help in any way, that would make me happy. And I feel like I would be doing some type of good in the world. So that's what these streams are hopefully for. It's for anything, any way I could help out anyone. And there's no charge. All I ask is that everything that we discuss, you're okay with discussing in a public environment, because hopefully other people can learn from what you're going through and what conversations proceed from, you interacting with me about the problems that you want to get help with, if that makes sense. So think of like Healthy Gamer, except I'm way less qualified and want to err more on the side of just coaching. But I am open to helping out in any way possible that I can. Just know that all the conversations will be public and posted on my channel to help out other people as well. I'm just going to keep talking about random stuff till people join up. But if you're in the chat already, I see it says there's 3 viewers. And you have any questions about anything, or if you want to just hop in and watch a demo together, I could watch a demo with you and teach you. And, maybe you could teach me some shit too. I've been on the game for a minute, so maybe the stuff I might be teaching you might be outdated. Who knows? But you guys had me for an hour till 1 a.m. I'm here to help any way possible. If you have any questions, you type in the chat. If you want to hop in a call, we hop in a call. It's literally first come, first serve. Whoever wants help, bro. I am an open book through and through. I'll literally show you all my old documents. I can show you my strat books. I could tell you exactly how I thought of playing as an IGL, what my flow charts looked like, thought processes behind certain actions. I'm an open book. How I helped with my back pain, weight loss. If you want to get deep, talk about some deep shit. We could talk about some deep shit. If you want to talk about game anxiety, we could talk about game anxiety, performance. Talk about anything. bro. Literally a refrag server going so I can bounce around. What's going on, Ginya boy? What's up, Ginya boy? Failed to launch server. What the fuck? So that is my goal. That is my goal with the stream and hopefully future streams. Watched a lot of videos before. One that I really liked was about A, B, and C game. Oh yeah, I think that's from. I forgot what. I think that's Inner Game of Tennis. There's some sport performance coach or sports psychologist that talks about that. But yeah, A, B, and C game is a really, really important concept to learn, and it helps clear up a lot of like unnecessary shame and feeling bad about performance when you can recognize you're like, hey, that was a C game, but that C game. It helps you recognize progress where a lot of people won't, and recognizing progress is immensely important. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I filmed a video. This is loud as fuck. What the fuck? I filmed a video. What is this? I filmed a video like 3 months ago, and it was like things I would do differently if I was trying to go pro again. And I just got around to editing that video now because of school and stuff. But I talk about that in that video and just like how important it is to recognize progress, and how it's like actually one of the most important things to keep your car running, so to speak. Your car that's on a path to pro, that car is fueled by recognition of progression. What up, Austin? What's going on? What's going on, bro? What's it called? So yeah, you have to recognize progression. If you aren't recognizing progression yourself, you are starving your car of fuel. So like the analogy I was using in the video that's hopefully comes out soon, I've just started getting time to edit it. I was talking about a slot machine, okay? Slot machines work so well because of obviously randomized reward. That's what makes them addicting. But randomized reward is contingent. Well, that's not contingent. Randomized reward can only be recognized if it's told to the viewer. So randomized reward is not the only thing that keeps you hooked on the slot machine. It's the recognition of the randomized reward. So it's your perception of being rewarded. Because if you aren't perceiving the rewards that you're getting from a slot machine, and you spin a slot machine over and over and over and over, and it never tells you if you win, but you actually are winning, and the money's like, let's say the money's going straight to your bank account, someone's going to get bored of the machine because they're going to spin it and be like, what the fuck? They're spinning it, and they're winning, so they have the randomized reward, but they don't have the recognition of the randomized reward. And so they're spinning the slot machine, they're going to get bored and leave. So the same goes for recognition of your own progress and your gameplay and stuff, is you have to recognize the rewards that you're getting. Because if you never recognize your progress, then you're like the person who's spinning a slot machine that never tells you that you're winning. And then you're going to get bored and you're going to leave and you're going to quit. And you're going to burn out. So that's why it's so important to acknowledge your accomplishments. But acknowledge them in the actionable sense and the individual sense. Don't try and get egotistical and acknowledge them in comparison with others, because then you're going to set yourself up for failure with ego. And you're not really going to build true confidence. What's going on, Sergey? We are live. We are chat. We are live. The Dan Rhinos are live. Actually, the Rhino. Was that the same video where we talked about fixing mistakes, becoming more consistent, learning, adding new things, improving your A game? Should ABC make your game? Long question. Sorry. No, you're good on the questions, bro. That's what I'm here for. No, so the video I'm discussing right now is a video I recorded 3 months ago, but I haven't edited or posted yet. I just started editing it recently because I've been so busy with school and a bunch of other stuff. But to answer your question, the same video we talked about, fixing mistakes equals becoming more consistent and learning, adding. Yeah, so that's improving your A game, the shape of ABC curve. So yeah, that's the A, B, and C. I'm kind of touching on that, but I'm touching on how the A, B, and C, understanding the concept of A, B, and C game can help one recognize progress where a lot of others won't. So like, let's say you have 2 days of performance. One is you popped off, you get like 40 frags. Let's say you get 50 frags in an open match. Oh, it sounds like someone. No, bro, I got 47 kills in one of our open games earlier. But let's say you get like 50 kills in an open match, okay? And then you're like, damn, bro, like that was insane. So you recognize that. And then the next day, you drop like 4 kills. Let's say you drop 3, and then you're like, what the? You start shaming yourself like, dude, that was such a bad game. Like I'm playing so bad. Knowing the concept of A, B, and C game, looking at your great game, you compare it to your last time you had a really good game. Was the current one better? Okay. And if it was, boom, you recognize progress. Ding, 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 like you feel better. Now, even when you have bad days, you drop 4 kills. You can still, if you know about A, B, and C game, you could still look at those bad days and be like, man, that was a horrible game. That was a horrible day. Was it better than my last horrible day? And you could be like, damn, it actually was. I didn't do blank. I didn't make this mistake. Last time I made this mistake, it cost this game, but I didn't make it this game. Even though I was playing horribly, I didn't make blank, blank, blank mistakes. And you could still recognize progress in areas where a lot of people would just be like, what the fuck did I do? Like, and they're just raging. So that's why it's so important to recognize progress. And that's why the A, B, and C game concept is very important in that aspect as well. Touching on what I was talking about with the slot machine, how that is like what literally fuels your motivation and drives to keep playing, you know, and your love for the game. Because if you're not getting rewarded, you're going to burn out. That's like a crucial aspect to preventing burnout is proper reward, adequate reward. So there's that. I mean, to ask, are you going to refresh the every nade I know series? Oh man, I would have loved to when I was in my prime of knowing nades. Bro, I don't know shit now, bro. I literally don't know shit. I don't even think I know a moto smoke. Let's see, is this a moto smoke? Fuck no. Is it right? I think it's a moto smoke. Dude, I heard the nade jump got messed up. They changed the jump throw again. Bro, I had literally flashcards of so many nades that are now just erased from my memory, first off, and then oh, it's right here, I think. Erased from my memory, and then also I heard the jump throw got changed. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, that should have hit. So, if I had the knowledge of the nades, I would love to do every nade I know, but I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon, brother. I am wiped. Like, I used to know nades here. I used to know nades from here. I used to know nades here. Or here. I knew nades from, like all for A site. I knew nades from, like, here. I knew nades from here. I knew nades from here. I probably still, lucky still do. What the fuck? This shit will come back. I'm not gonna lie. If I just refreshed them real quick, this shit would come back instantly. That's a library smoke. No, it's not. It should have been. I don't know. I mean, we plan because I've been playing with IRL friends, so I guess I could talk about why I want to really do these streams and how I could actually probably pursue this pretty well with the situation I'm in my life right now. So going pro, okay, I've kind of really pushed that down in what I care about. I don't think I'd want to go pro. If the opportunity comes up, that'd be awesome, but I just don't think it's feasible. I think it's a really high expectation to have on myself, and it's not beneficial. So if the opportunity ever comes to go pro, obviously I'll take it. But I'm not going crazy try hard practice mode. So with that in mind, I was thinking about focusing more on content again, because I do love the game and I do love the community. And with content in mind, I've been playing, and because I'm not trying to go pro, I'm not on like an advanced team or anything. I've been playing with my IRL buddies, like my friends in real life. And we've just been playing open. It's the Dan Rhinos. And they're like low-key starting to get in the game, so I thought it'd be great content and also be fun if we started doing practices. And I streamed all our practices. And I made that like a series where it's like 0 to hero type of thing. You guys get to see how a bunch of open players make it to main, let's say even advanced, just from practicing. And I'm open with everything, or strats, everything. You guys get to see how it works in and out. Obviously, we won't be practicing nearly as much as I would if I was trying to go pro, like how I was before, but it'd still be great content. And also with that in mind, I've been hustling on the side. I got a little side hustle going on, so I have more money now that I actually can afford editors and stuff to actually post videos like this. So I'm in like a pretty, this year break has just been really good for me, and I think if I really were to come back to this, I'm in a really good spot to excel. Just a lot of holes have been filled. So that's what's going on for me. So hopefully something like that comes out soon. And maybe in that pursuit of the Dan Rhino practice series or whatever, we're trying to go like do really well. I might fall in love with the game again, and you'll see me with an every nade I know video because I'm going back to my flashcards and practicing nades. So that's not out of the possibility. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Predom. It's not feasible for like 99% of the population. You're absolutely right. I tried my ass off trying to go pro, and even if you are a really good player, there's only like 10 slots available, like in NA. Like, think about it. There's only really like, how many teams pay? Not that many. And also, it's like the lifestyle is like, I don't even know if I like that lifestyle. Like, you literally make more money streaming and just playing the game and stuff. So I don't know. That's something that's just far on the priority list, is going pro. It's more content and just enjoying the game again and teaching and helping people. That's really what I care about now. But yeah. So your question though, Kino boy, I didn't ignore you. I was just trying to get that off of my mind and update y'all on that. I pride myself in not changing my personality or tone of voice when I'm having a horrible game. I try to still come up with ideas and be positive, despite me missing all shots. A few friends of mine become almost apathetic when they are playing badly. They stop talking if they are like 1-11. I feel like having bad stats is completely acceptable, but not communicating is because bad stats is less acceptable. Absolutely, that's you should definitely applaud yourself for that skill, because that's something not a lot of people have. But I will say, I notice, at least with myself, I think other people notice this about me. So my IRL friends, they hear me rage. Okay, they hear me rage like a motherfucker. I'm cussing them out and shit too, because those are my buddies. I can do that. I'm like, you're a fucking retard. Like, we're dropping slurs and shit, bro. But when I'm like on a team environment and I tilt, when I tilt in a team environment, I try my hardest to not get negative, and like 99% of the time I don't. I actually really pride myself in that. But I will say, people can still notice the subtle changes in your voice. So if that's like your norm, is being super positive, and you start like doing really bad, if you just start talking less, people will perceive that. But that's way better than obviously going full negative. I don't know why I bring this up. I just want to let you know that people still can't perceive when you're tilting, but it helps to not add to the fire of like throwing in more negative comments and stuff. Because I have some teammates who like, they don't get negative. I've had teammates that don't get negative, but like I can know they're tilting because they get a little quiet, or maybe they're calming, but their voice is just a little different, and like you could still perceive that. But that's like almost impossible to mask. Like that's really hard to mask. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm commenting on that. But yeah, absolutely, that is a great skill to have. Very, very good skill. Keep on communicating, because you start talking less, then the energy dies, and it's like what's that? Tower of Cards. Everything starts falling. So keep the energy up. All right. So more questions come. I'm gonna try and remember my util, bro. So more questions come. So bring questions. I think this is a pit smoke. Fuck. Oh, that's the other thing too, bro. I'm probably not gonna know any nades because I changed my graphics settings. Because I realized like how shit my frames were while streaming and like playing matches. I put everything on low, and I'm getting like 300 something frames right now. Before I was getting like 120 when I'd stream and play matches because I had my settings way too high. So because I changed my texture settings, there's a lot of cues that I don't remember, or that are gone. A lot of cues that I would line up with. So I gotta like refine a lot of this shit. Like this should be a boost smoke. So I think the jump throw was the jump throw changed. Can someone answer that? I was told the jump throw was changed. There, that's the boost smoke. Coffin smoke. That's different. That shouldn't be like that, but that kind of works. What the fuck? There should be a dark molly from here. So yeah, if you guys got questions, make sure you ask. I'm just gonna be trying some shit out till a question comes in. So like, probably a W jump throw, right? Get some shit going right here. Get a little dark molly. Come on. Shit. Oh yes, I'm streaming on. Oh yeah, because you probably didn't see the comment. I'm streaming, and also the chat box is covered. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Let me move the chat box. Fuck, it is totally. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Chat bot. Fuck. Stay still. This should get moved to like right here. All right. Yeah, I'm streaming on 2 platforms. Twitch and YouTube, baby. All right, you guys are gonna watch me find you too. If you have questions, ask away. Coffin. Fuck, what the hell? I know this may sound subjective, but do you think skins equal wins, or do skins enhance your gameplay? Like when you switch to your butterfly knife and goes to inspect? I think it depends on the person. That definitely depends on the person. Like this is, it would affect my gameplay if I lost this, that's for sure. If I gained it, maybe it'd make it worse, because I'd be obsessing over it. But yeah, if I lost my butterfly, bro, I'd be a different person. I'd be heartbroken. I think there was also a molly for both of these right here. It's right here. What? There's literally a molly here for this shit, bro. Come on. Oh, I gotta go higher. Can I go even higher? Right here. Bro, what? Are you fucking me in the ass? There it is. Come on, spread. So it's right here. It's not spread. It's spreading. Sorry. What are your hopes for map rotation after the major? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't even watched the major. I haven't watched anything CS wise, like since I stopped playing. But in terms of map rotation, get rid of train because I don't know it. That's all I care about. Is overpass in the rotation? Bring overpass back? That'd be sick. I don't know. I've been out of the loop, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, how that not bloom? Wait. We go more to the right. Edit on the box. Is that a thing? Is it spread back there? No. Why? What do you want? Overpass nuke, ancient train, Inferno does too, and Mirage. Love to see cash. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was never super into cash. A lot of people hate on me for that shit. You like cash? You're a big cash guy? You're a big Ash cash guy? If this spreads over here, that'd be sick. Wow, anyone else in the comments know what they would want? Nostalgia, I really enjoyed it when I started playing. I mean, I'd be down for nostalgia. I never really played it that much. I'm not gonna lie. Probably missing out. Low key. This is a god flash, by the way. That's a god layered flash. No, I lost the lights right here. I used to line up with these lights. I had like a god flash like right here, I think. Little god flash, and then you throw your layered flashes like this. Those don't blind your teammates. They even get the guy boost. Watch. Shit's goated, bro. Actually goated. And a completely new map. Like what? What map would you'd want them to add? Like one of those like Italy or some shit? Like one of those type of maps? Because that'd be kind of crazy. Let me find these nades from right here. Oh, this is not a corner anymore? No. What the fuck? Oh, man. Alright, I had nades here. This was arch side. Yeah, arches, actually. Nice little arches smoke. This is arch side. Arch side, arches, library, I believe. No. Library. No. Library. No. Where's library? Someone tell me. Best viewer stream, boo. La boo boo? No, a DE map, but just a map that everybody's seen before. So like, oh, antenna? Is it this? Thank you. Library. Okay, where's shock smoke? Shock smoke was... This was shock smoke, I think. Okay, no, it wasn't. This was shock smoke. Okay, that's not shock smoke anymore. There was something I used to line up with, like right here. Or the left. Under the window. Come on. Let's go deeper than that. Come on. Right here. What the fuck? That's a perfect shock smoke. Where did I just throw that? Like here? That's like fast landing too if I can get that consistent. What? That's better than the one I had. Come on. Don't. Oh, it kind of shows. If I get that consistent, bro. And that's an easy lineup. Oh, that's an easy lineup. What? Holy fuck. Alright, so we got shocks. Library, arches, arch side, and I think this is a god flash. Step back, W jump though I think is a better one. That should get both sides. Whew. Are we cooking or what? I'm remembering my shit, bro. I'm remembering my shit. Let me practice. Okay, arches, arch side, library, shocks. And then from here, you got your pit smoke. Come on, pit, 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 pit. Almost. You know the Molotov for Balk, under Balk? I remember finding this like forever ago on my own. It was like... I had one from in here. Literally had one from like right here, bro. There's one from mid? What? Was it like here? Didn't Austin CS have this or something? Is he still popping? Austin CS? Come on, that's literally it, bro. Not as the nade guy, but he still has motion. Oh, nice. Still has motion. What's up, Kool-Aid? I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I found like forever ago. Kind of difficult to explain exactly. So here, it's right here, right? Fuck, this is gonna be ass trying to have you tell me where to line up. Over chat. What's going on? Hope you've been. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing real good. I explained a lot earlier in the stream if you want to catch it in the VOD, but I plan on coming back for some content and shit. Content-wise. Lower to the left. First try? Oh, shit. It's gotta be like right here. I wanna help. I wanna help motherfuckers. I wanna help people. A little more left. Right here, probably. That's the goal. That's way too far. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, wait, hold up. I missed the chat. Sam, do you do any warm-ups like stretching before? No. No. I never really did. I mean, back in the day, I used to warm up like crazy. I'd be like, be doing like my hand stretches and stuff, like all that shit. And then I played awful. I used to play so bad. I'd be like DMing and just like, gotta get my wrist rotations, and I played horrible. So no, I don't do any warm ups. Now I'll do like when I play with my friends, I just hop on and play. Looking to compete again or just do content? Okay, so the plan is to compete with my IRL friends and stream all of it. And they're bad. Not awful, but we're open. We're in open right now, okay? And they're like starting to like really get in the game, so I was like, okay, I can stream that, the practices. It's actually fun too. Like just playing with people that I'm like really, really cool with, like, and I know in real life it's just different. But I was gonna stream that stuff. And we're gonna like kind of take it semi-seriously. We're not gonna practice nearly as much as I used to, but I was gonna be. The goal is to be like an open book, and to stream everything and be open as possible. Everyone gets to see the progress and all that stuff. But as far as going pro, that's far on the back burner. To have that as like my #1 again priority in life is like it's too stressful. It's way too stressful, and it's. If the opportunity comes, then it comes, but it's not something that I'm actively striving for at the moment. Supposed to dink the roof and go down. Okay, let me try to find that. Yo, appreciate the sub, bro. What the fuck? Elktraz? Appreciate that, bro. I was not expecting to get any subs here. Hello, Sam. Why can't I read that name? Oh, that's you. Sorry, your name is blue, and then my Streamlabs chat box is blue too, so it's so hard to see. Hello, Samurai. Hello, back. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks, man. Iltrez. JC, you're not bad, bro. You're chilling, bro. You're chilling. Okay, that one game you played. Other than that, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Mr. Elktrez. I'm assuming I gotta go higher then, right? But yeah, okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess I can refresh because there's more people in the chat now. The goal, too, I was thinking, like, in my mind, okay, I'm in school. I literally have stepped away from Counter-Strike to go to school and pursue a degree in psychology. End goal being a sports psychologist, working with pro teams in esports, and also doing therapy as well. So that's the goal. That's why I stepped away from Counter-Strike. Plus, I needed a backup plan. It's way too stressful to have all my eggs in one basket of trying to go pro. So that's why I'm in school. And I was thinking, it's like, I've been feeling like really purposeless lately because I would wake up every day and Counter-Strike was my purpose. I'd grind content, all that shit. But it just wasn't sustainable because I wasn't making money and it wasn't stable. It wasn't stable. And so, like, it really started eating away at me, like this anxiety of like, is anything gonna pop off? Is this shit gonna pop off, bro? And so I that's why I started doing all these things. But now that I'm like pursuing these things, I feel purposeless. Even though I feel more stable, I have more money now and all this other stuff. I feel purposeless. And I'm not doing anything for the world. That's how I've been feeling lately. And so that's why the goal was to eventually come back to content. And I was thinking, it's like, because I always knew I was going to come back to esports in terms of like a sports psychologist or as a coach. But I've been feeling purposeless now, like right now, this moment, these last couple months, I've been feeling purposeless. This last couple year, and it's like, why wait till I have a degree to go and do these things? Like, why am I waiting? So that's the goal, is to come back to content, streaming, and just doing these free coach streams and just helping people and just help people. And then all I ask is that I don't ask for anything in return. All I ask is that what you share, you're okay with sharing in a public space, because other people can learn from your struggles. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to stream. I do these streams. I talk to people. They want to learn about philosophy. They want to learn about IGLing. I'll talk about IGLing, game philosophy, strategy. I'll show nades if I know nades. I want to start streaming my friends' matches and, being an open book with that. And then we could also get deep too, because I also really enjoy doing. I want to do therapy. I love getting deep with my friends and really being like a good listener. And obviously therapy is way more than being a good listener. And also I'm not licensed or anything yet, so I can't do that. But that's something I want to do. And it's like, why wait till I have a degree? I could have deep talks with people. Obviously, it's not the same as therapy, and I can't like prescribe things or whatever. I mean, you have to be a psychiatrist to do that. But if someone wants to get deep, bro, I can get deep with them. We could talk about some deep shit. And I just want to help people. Like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I feel like that could fit you really well, that line of profession. I appreciate that, bro. I feel that's what you're, the same thing as just, I feel like that would fit me as well. And something I really do enjoy. Have you seen the Metastack website? No, what is that? Should I go look? Oh, wow. What is this? By the creator of Counter-Strike. That's him? He's pointing at me. Whoa. Optimize for this. Whoa. Actually, this is kind of sick. What is this? Are these strats? What the fuck? Don't tell me that's a strat book and you can just shift tab that in game. That looks like a strat book. Am I tweaking? What the fuck? That's kind of crazy. I'm outdated, bro. I literally got the... I got the fucking... What's it called? It's gonna be kind of hard to find it. I got the Google Sheets strat book. If it's even in here. When's the last time I opened this shit, bro? Holy freak, the benchmarks, the SAMR routine. What? Is someone on this right now? Dang, no one's running the SAMR routine. I gotta take this shit off. No one's getting free case no more. These cases are worth too much now. I was offering free cases for advertisement. No one ever took me up on that shit. Dang, the SAMR routine. All right, where's my strat book? Here's the Notorious strat book. Holy shit. Last open August 13, 2024. Over 14 months ago? What the fuck are these colors, bro? What the hell? Damn, that's crazy. Gooseman, strat book website template for nades, and you can upload videos to remember the OG SAMR strat. Oh yeah, this is, well, this is not my shit. This is Duck, bro. This is Masami Duck. The OG strat book. You want to see the OG strat book? Y'all don't even know what I was about, bro. Y'all don't even know what I was on, man. Schopenhauer. Shout out Schopenhauer. Y'all don't even know what I was on, bro. Where is it? Free will paper. Free will defended. UDW Bible. This is the one, I think. Bro, next season, you give me a strat book, I'll memorize. Bet, dude. Bet. This was the... Holy fuck. Look at that. It's... 1 out of 169. This was back in Go, bro. I was about it. But I wrote too much. Like, I literally wrote out a strat for dropping a nade. You don't need that shit. A lot of this stuff, too, is intuitive things that you don't really need to have names for. You just call. Just be like, yo, so-and-so, go A. And you should know to fall into a certain setup that I literally wrote out and gave names for. Like, you don't need all that shit. Look at... Oh, my God, bro. This should be like my master's thesis for sports psychology. Like, why did I write this? Solo B fake. Why do I have this in here? And then it says just learn the lineups, bro. Like, what? Run boost? Why do I have a run boost in here? I don't need that. You don't need that shit, bro. Like, oh, man. That's crazy, bro. Oh, the interviews. Holy shit. MDS. Coach Mo interview. Back when I was on Revel. Or I think I tried out for Revel. Wow, bro. Talk about nostalgia, man. OGK. What was OGK? Was that... Holy shit, that was with Foxic, bro. Now he's in, or she's in, Impact. That's an OG team. Wow, bro. That's crazy. Love the content I did with Wraith. Bro, they might come back, dude. Wraith is the boy. He's my boy. I could hit him up. He'd definitely... Does he still post? Wraith CSGO. It's the last time he posted. What? He's still posting? What? Bro, this guy's still cooking, bro. He's been cooking for how long now? Bro, this is the shit I used to do, bro. What the fuck? That's so crazy. Like, what is that? Oh, there's... Okay, one more. Let's watch it. There's a molly for that? What the fuck? Wait, actually, what the fuck? Bro, people have been cooking. Wraith has been cooking. Holy freak, bro. Dang, bro, I've been out, bro. Oh shit, chats, my bad. Actually posted a couple of videos recently. Yeah, okay, my bad. I'm late to that. What are your most helpful documents in your opinion? Love your content, by the way. Appreciate that. X, Y, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. Okay, so most helpful documents. I could be out of date now, but you need a strat book. Okay, you need a quick book. You need a quick book. Where'd it go? You need something like this. Okay, that website Metastacks looks like they have one. Use that. You need some type of quick book. And this is for set plays and scripts, where it's like the stuff that's rehearsed, you put it in here. As far as team philosophies and flow charts, those are extra credit. You don't need that shit. Okay, I was well, it depends on the team. Okay, it depends on how deep you are and what team you are in. You could have flowcharts. I was trying to do that for the longest time. After playing open with my friends, I'm like, man, I should have just been micromanaging instead of trying to have everyone understand exactly how I want them to how instead of trying to have everyone understand how I think and have them react how I would. I should just tell them so they don't have to think that way. Instead of trying to make a bunch of little IGLs, just tell them exactly what I want to do and just be vocal. And then I sacrifice my gameplay for that and just look at the radar more. Because, dude, when I've been playing open with my friends, I'm like, I'll be on B car and I'm like, yo, Sean, watch apps, go to site, AJ, JC, you guys double arch. I'm looking across the map and just calling stuff for them based off the information I know. So, flowcharts, stuff like that, you can keep to yourself. If you want to make a flowchart type of team, it's been done before. You could do that. I say just micromanage at this point. That's what I learned. QuickBook, goated. You need a debrief document. Let's see if I can find one. Is there a search? What the fuck? No debrief? Something like this. Where'd it go? This is for Notorious, back when I played with Notorious. A debrief document, you have everyone's names. So Messiah, Luke, JR, SJR, Sam. You rate the team performance, your own performance, and you have notes. Things that from after the match, after you played, you guys write stuff down. Everything you liked, you didn't like, you want to change, things you noticed, questions you had, write it all down, and you come up with solutions. And this is how you learn from every single scrim you play. If you don't do this when you scrim, you're not learning shit. Okay? Those are the two most important documents. Debrief and QuickBook, you'll get so far with that. This one, honestly, this is more important than a QuickBook. This is more important than a QuickBook. 100%. I will win on this hill. This is more important than a QuickBook. QuickBooks are they're great, but people overstress about set plays. It's more about learning together. Let me open up the game again. I heard free Kuchu, and Kuchi? You mean Kuchi? Montachuga. Free Kuchi? Free Kuchi. Why am I tweaking so hard? Yeah, you get some free Kuchi, bro. Okay. What's good, Montachuga? Oh, you weren't in here. Yeah, what's up, bro? It's been a minute. I used his overpass mid combo today from his recent overpass video. You're gonna have to show me once I start up another refrag server that gets shut down, bro. They were getting stingy at refrag, bro. I was out of the server for what? 2 minutes? Y'all shutting down the server? I'm burning up their server's electricity. How you gonna shut down 2 minutes, bro? Nah, I'm ass. I'm gonna go win this COD event this week, and then I'm back to bet. Yeah, bro. If you want to learn the strike book, that would be sick. Because right now it's me, Austin, and Sean really trying to get into the Dan Rhinos, make the Dan Rhino a thing. I'm not sure how into it J True and Javi are, so that would help. Especially if you plan on subbing, or maybe even if they're practicing and stuff, potentially taking their spot, that would be sick. But yeah, that would help. Let me see. I feel like I have been doing some of my friends a disservice by doing a lot of a lot of micromanaging. I believe some of their development has been stunted because of it. We probably benefit from a short term. Oh, solution that when you're doing your scrims and stuff, you should have your phone and a notes app open, or literally just a notebook with you. And the things that you micro for them that you no longer want to micro, write it down. Just during the scrim, literally just have something next to you, and you're writing down everything. Questions you have, things that you like, things you didn't like. Even during the scrim, quick little notes. You're like, fuck, I don't want to forget this later. You write it down. I'll do that all the time where I'm like, I'll micro during the scrim. I'm like, yo, Trevor. I say I'll do it like I'm currently doing. It's been over a year. But I used to micro during the scrim, be like, yo, Trevor, Molly car. And then every round I'll be like, yo, Molly close half wall or something. And then after I'll be like, yo, I was telling you to do that, but I want to make up a set play for this or whatever. Or when you're microing, If there's something you no longer want to micro, write it down and then talk about it after the game, so they learn it themselves and you don't have to micro it anymore. If that makes sense. Keep thinking I'm talking about taxes. What do you mean taxes? What part about taxes? Thanks. My team and I are going to use some stuff from your strat book, but I'll bring up the stuff you mentioned as well. If we get to advance, I'll make sure you get paid. Appreciate it. You don't got to pay me, though, brother. You don't got to pay me. This is my service, bro. This is my, what's some, like, Warhammer shit I could say right now? This is my duty. This is my duty. Gotta take an exam tomorrow, so I just want to pop in. But peace, bro. Good luck, bro. Good luck with your exam. I actually don't have exams. I'm chilling, bro. Finishing up school this week. Good luck with your exam, though, man. And then good luck to, also like what you're saying. Good luck to running their games. Freak, chat. Freak. Let me see. Let me see you. Okay. Is there anything else I could talk about? I plan on finishing. This is kind of fun, though, dude. I miss doing this. Oh, chat, I miss doing this. I gotta do this more. But I do have to also go to bed. Is there any other questions or things you guys want to discuss? Anything. Anything at all. Coach me. Bro, you asked in the last 5 minutes. What do you want to know, JC? Next stream, bro, I literally, if you're the first one in, this is what I plan on doing. When I do these free coach streams, if someone's the first one in and they say, watch my demo, I'll literally watch their demo. Like, that's literally the goal of these streams. So if you're the first one in, or anyone in the next stream, like, just ask. Like, whatever you want, ask and you shall receive. You want a demo review? You want to talk one-on-one? You want to bring your whole team to the stream? Bring your whole team to the stream, bro. I'll hop in a Discord with all you guys. Bro, you want me, if I'm streaming and you got a league match? If I'm streaming, you got a scrim and you want me to coach? Bro, I'll do it. I don't care. I'm just here to help. Whatever. So that's literally the whole point of the stream. So yeah, next time, if you, whoever wants any help, and if you're there first, JC, or if you're there and just no one's asking for anything, or yeah, there's just time for a demo. I'll do the demo. I'll do whatever, bro. I do not care. It makes it helps. It helps. So, but it looks like there's no other questions. So if that's the case, probably gonna call it 4 minutes early because I don't know what else to talk about. Hopefully when we start the damn rhinos up and we really start practicing a little bit, I'm gonna start coming up with more content ideas of things to talk about. So when the stream is not as popping in the chat, I have things to continue talking about. Because that's literally how I used to get all my other video ideas, was from playing on a team. Playing a team, and then something would happen. I'm like, hey, this is good. I learned this lesson. Let me tell it to my viewers. So that's how I used to generate content. But if I'm not playing, I'm not really generating ideas for content. What type of strats do you do with the rhinos, bro? We literally just pug and I micromanage the fuck out of it. And if we're doing strats, like, it's the only people that knows utility is Sean and Austin. So I'll be like, yo, Sean, throw the fast B rush smoke. Austin, throw window. I got Molly and throw an entry flash. I literally call the strat, like I call the rolls on the fly, like in freeze time. So very simple stuff. And if it's complicated, I micromanage the fuck out of it. One last question. Any tips for oppers on reading the game better? Like always finding a way to be impactful. Okay, so I was never an opper. But in terms of... So always finding a way to be impactful. That's a very vague question, and I could give a lot of generic advice that you probably already know. So like, rotate the op, go for picks. If you're looking for new niche advice, ask your IGL the type of buy the enemy is on before making your play in freeze time. So your IGL should be calling that ideally. Be like, yo, it's a eco, it's a half buy, it's a full buy, it's a rifle low buy. So like Galileo's low utility. He can call. They for sure have an op. or they're not opping, or they're double opping. You should be calling all this stuff, and all this should influence how you're playing with your op. So this is, I guess, this is something I could talk about that would be a little bit more niche that you maybe haven't heard. But example would be like, if you know it's an eco buy, you should not be going for, let's say, a B pick, because you can get rushed. But if you know it's an eco buy, bro, peek down mid, go for this. You're not going to counter opt. Or if you know it's rifle low buy, go for this. You know they can't afford an op. So that should influence where you're playing, knowing their utility and their weapons, right? Like, maybe like re-aggroing here mid-round is not a good idea if you know that they're rifle low buy, because why go for the re-ag if you can literally just win playing passive and, you know, going for like a retake on B because they're low util. They're going to commit to a full B exec and have no counter util for the post plant. You guys save all your util, boom, you just retake. So, like, I mean, that's kind of stuff that IGL should be calling. But as an opper, that should influence at least your initial phase 1 of the round decisions, is the utility and the money of the other team. If you know they're opping, go for different picks. Or set up the pick to properly disable the op. Because I know there's like flashes for... There used to be like a flash for T-steps, I believe. There was some way to flash T-steps, and then you could peek as the opper. Or you can like do one of these. Like if you know that they're counter-opping, and then boom, you peek them. So, I'm trying to think of other things that, like a little bit more niche to always be impactful. It could be site-specific. I guess I can give you a tip for Inferno. The op can like solo B quite often. Like, don't be afraid to solo and just go for kills with the op, and you stack the opposing site. The op is really good for holding banana, so you can save yourself from recycling smokes. You don't need to recycle smokes if you have an op posted. After contact is made, know to rotate off, constantly move the op. Buying patterns. I wish I could speak on buying patterns, but I know the econ has changed. Know when to reag is the opper. Ideally, your IGL should be calling like, we need to play. Or maybe your team is set up in a certain way that you just know as the opper, you're like kind of like the star opper, and you can just make those decisions yourself. So like read the situation, the map, right? If it's like a 5v4, you don't really need to play. If it's a 4v4, you probably need to play CT side. Don't be afraid for those like walk reags with the op. That shit is so good, bro. Those walk mid-round reags, undefeated, especially mid. You just boom peek this, especially from this side. If you're doing it from this side though, you have to be careful of the shadow advantage. They see your shadow, so you could be like walking here. It's a little bit more dangerous because you're closer to the ankle. Always finding a way to be impactful. I was gonna say this is another good tip too. As the opper, especially if you're more of like a stationary turret type of opper, or it's mid round where there's not as much activity, you should low key be very vocal. Ideally, honestly, this is my opinion, the opper should be pretty fucking vocal, because a lot of stuff he does, people need to set him up and support him. So as an opper, be as vocal as possible. And you're able to be as vocal as possible because a lot of times you're sitting here holding an angle and all you have to do is left click. If I'm sitting here, I can just hold this angle and just wait. And so you'd be like, yo, so-and-so set up a flash for me right here. So-and-so get prepared. If they come in, I'm shooting. And like you're setting up like if-thens mid-round. Set up if-thens when you're holding angles. You're like, okay, if contact is made, I'm shooting and falling off. You let them know like what your plan is if blank happens. Like that's another really good thing too as an opper. You have a lot more opportunities to vocalize your if-thens because your action required is not as complicated as, let's say, a rifler. You're literally just sitting here, yo, if they pop mid, I'm shooting and falling. I'm falling to library. You fall to library. Or you could be like, yo, if they pop, I'm shooting, falling to library, and I'll flash for your re-peek if you're in cubby. Or like while you're here, you're like, yo, library, can you rotate to cubby? I'm like worried about a mid pop. And then, okay, if they pop mid, I'm shooting and falling to library, I'll flash your reag. Like be very vocal. Very vocal. Ask questions from your IGL, from your teammates. Get as much information as possible. You're your own mini IGL, and you should be coordinating your teammates around you to support you because you have the most expensive gun in the game. And ideally, well, yeah, that's ideally. Obviously, there's people who opt that are very quiet and they make it work, but it depends on the team. It always depends on the team. So I guess that we can call it there on that last question. Ideally, I want to do this more. I'm going to do this more. I finished school this week. I'm going to have a lot more free time. and this was fun. I really miss this. I want to help. I want to help. I want to help people. So we'll call it there, yo. Appreciate that, Kenya. Appreciate it, brother. Team, tell your friends. If you got a team and you want me to coach for the stream, bro, let me know. Let me know, man. Join the Discord, drop a chat in the Discord, and we can get something set up. So I'm out, y'all. Hopefully that shit was helpful. And hopefully me, playing with the rhinos is gonna refresh a lot of my old information to help out the chat even better. So peace out, y'all. GG's. And I really miss